Good morning. I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and look, I am in my renovated office. It's different. My desk was over on that side, and now it's on this side, so we switched it up a little bit. Hope you don't mind. At the end of the video, I can show you the new flooring and everything, but I know why you're here. You want to see the plushies I've made, possibly, so we can go ahead and just dive right into the plushies. So first up, I'll start with a hanging plant that I made. And with this hanging plant, I did Monstera leaves. Monstera. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. I think it came out really well, actually. I love this color for the pot part. I don't know why, I really love it. So I decided to make the Monstera leaves with this one. So this was the only hanging plant I have made in the past week. I made just one little Jigglypuff, and this was actually from the tutorial that I posted on my channel. So if you're a crocheter and you want to make a little Jigglypuff, go ahead and watch that video where I show you how to also embroider the eyeballs. So I just made one little Jigglypuff. I made more corn cobs. 4 more corn cobs to be specific. In last week's weekly makes, I made 1 corn cob and I used up all the rest of my yarn to make more. Look at them, they're adorable. I gave them all safety eyes. I used up all of the rest of this green color, which is the Honey Bunny Shamrock, I think. 1 ball of that makes 5 corn cobs, which is good to know. But I was in the middle of making another, so it makes kind of almost 5.5. So I placed a yarn order for more. But yeah, 4 corn cobs. I made a chicken, and this one was the first one where I actually put the beans. I noticed my latest market, the other vendor that bought a chicken from me, when she set it over by her farm fresh eggs, it kept falling over. So I decided I have a good amount of the stuffing pellets, so I should probably stuff it maybe with the pellets. It holds well. Look at that. Ain't no falling over. Holds its spot real well. But yeah, I use this variegated yarn. I've had this yarn for forever. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. I could not tell you the color, but here is my chicken. Just one chicken. Then I made a Binny bird, and this is the Iowa Hawkeye mascot. The last one I did, I put black around his head because he has black around his head, but that upped the time a lot, making the bird, and I didn't want to have to charge more for this one bird opposed to the others. So I decided I was just going to leave him all yellow, and I gave him the little feathers on top. Still gave him his bigger beak and gave him the white safety eyes. A little jersey with the eye on there. So I made just one little Hawkeye beanie bird. Up next are new makes that I absolutely love, and I hope you understand where they're from. If not, it's okay. I hope you still think they're adorable. But up first, I'll show the Hero Chao. Yes, this is called a Chao, and these are very popular in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. In one of my favorite video games growing up, it was Sonic Adventure 2, and there was a part in the game where you could raise these yourself, and you can make them super good and nice, and it'll grow a little halo. Look at this guy, he's so cute. I hand cut the felt for the eyes, and then just black acrylic yarn for the mouth. Look at this. In the pattern, they used felt for this yellow belly patch, but I went ahead and I just crocheted it. It's so adorable. I can't get over how cute it is. And it has its little tail and these cute little yellow wings. I just think it came out wonderfully. So this is the Hero Chao, the good version pretty much. And then there's a dark version. This is the dark Chao. It has a bit more like bat-like wings, and it has this spiky like ball instead of a halo. It's just amazing. Look at that mouth. It's so cute. It made him angry. It's so adorable. I saw this pattern on Instagram, and I think it's called Garden Cuties, and I was like, I need to make this immediately. I love them so much. I can't decide which one I like more. I think I might like the dark one more. Just got more personality with that big toothy grin there. And I think both of them were made with Premier Parfait Chunky, but the white was just a bit more stiff than the black, so it came out a bit bigger. Yeah, a bit bigger. I don't think I plan on selling these because I love them so much, but we'll see. So there are these new patterns I tried and I absolutely loved them. I forgot that these wings are not from the pattern. I was struggling with making the wings from the pattern. I just could not wrap my head around it. So I found a dragon pattern and I used their wings instead. So I think that's the only thing I did different on here. Yeah, that's the only thing I did differently. Everything else is from the pattern. Same thing with the hero. I didn't do anything differently. Like I said, the only thing was they used felt for the belly patch, and I just crocheted a circle and sewed it on there. But there are the cute chows just sitting behind him menacingly. And now for the biggest plushie I made in the past week. This big old dragon. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him. So cute. Look at those blue eyes. Y'all, this took me a whole day to crochet. It was crazy. There's so many pieces and all the sewing and but it came out so cute. Look at those arms. Look at this dragon. Obviously, all of these are not crochet makes for markets. Yes, the corn cobs are good markets, the plant, the chicken, and then you could tell I reached a point where I just wanted to make what I wanted to make. And then I made those chows, and I was like, I want to make something big and will draw a lot of attention, or it just will be eye catching. So I chose this dragon. Look at how long he is. I chose the what is called the trident tail. She had a trident, a heart, and a leaf, I think. And I don't know. I just wanted the trident, so that's what I did. Y'all, this thing took forever, and it was a bit rough on the hands because it was all with the Bernat blanket. This was the Bernat in vintage white. This is Bernat. I can't remember the color. And then this yarn actually, this was my first time using a fluffy yarn, and I couldn't find a good blue color at your typical stores like Hobby Lobby and Michaels and stuff. So I went on Amazon and I found a brand. I've never heard of it before. I'll put a picture up. But it was definitely different. After I received the yarn, I was like, ooh, that's kind of like a darker, dimmer blue than I was expecting. But then after going through all my yarn, I felt like this was the best color to match it. And I think it looks so good. And of course, I gave it the blue glitter eyes. I actually painted these eyes myself. Here, I don't know if you can see as well, but y'all, this dragon is so amazing. It's so big. It's so fun. I really love this fur yarn. It's so soft. I want to work with more fur yarn because it's so soft. Look at those wings though. Look at that. I'm just so proud. It took me all day, all day to crochet yesterday, I think. And I was dead. I was beat at the end of the day. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle more crocheting. But look at him. You had to sew on these eyebrows, you had to sew the ears on, you had to sew the horns on, the wings on, the arms, the legs, the trident. Ooh, it was a lot of sewing. So yeah, it's a big project. Definitely not market friendly, but absolutely adorable. So adorable. I have no idea where I'm gonna display this at my market. My mom was saying I need to like hang it up somehow as if it's flying or something. It's just so big. And price wise, this thing's probably gonna be around like 85 bucks, which still I could probably price higher, but at the markets I'll be going to, the audience that goes to those markets, you know, aren't gonna spend that much money at the market. So if I was going to like a Comic-Con or something, then this thing would be like 120 or something. But it's just so beautiful. Look at you. Sorry, I'm so proud of this one. And that concludes all of the plushies I made this week. Isn't that crazy? Look at all that. I don't know what to do with this dragon. I'll just hold it for now, I suppose. But that is not all that happened this week. I received some packages. The packages I received were actually gifts. So we can go ahead and switch over to me opening the packages and showing you what I got. Hello there. I got some packages in the mail and I am so excited to open them with you. I have an idea of what a couple of them are. Some of these are gifts and one of them is that shirt I ordered. I told you guys that it had my logo on it. I'll open up these other ones, show you what they are, and then I'll tell you how it is I came about getting them. So let's get them open. First up, I guess I'll open this package here. Look at this. Look at this shirt. Crochet all night, sleepy all day. Just one more row. This is the best thing ever. This was sent to me by Snitches Get Stitches. She reached out to me on Instagram. She asked if I would be okay if she sent me a free t-shirt. I looked at what she had to sell and I was like, yes, please. That would be amazing. She just recently started selling these things on her Etsy shop. She crochets, but she decided to start doing more of like apparel and just fun stuff like this, and I thought that was so nice of her. So I bought a shirt from her, which I'm super excited to get. And she also was like, well, because you bought something, I'll send you a little gift. So that is what this other box is. So let me get it opened. Oh my gosh, it's this cute mug. It says never enough yarn. And it has this adorable fox on there with a bunch of yarn balls. That is so cute. I love the colors. Look at that. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Her name is also Kelly. So Kelly, thank you so much for the merch. It's amazing. I need to put this shirt on as soon as possible. And then, like I think I mentioned it, I ordered myself a t-shirt with my logo on there, and that is what this other package is. So I'm gonna get this open. Hopefully it turned out really well. Oh my gosh, look at that, it's my logo. That's amazing. So it's just on the side here. I didn't want anything too crazy, so that is the logo. Oh my gosh, that actually came out so good. All right, I need to try these shirts on and do a little runway or something. I'll be right back. So here is the shirt. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love it so much. I am wearing this for the rest of the day. I don't care what anyone else says. It's so comfortable too. Look at that. I love it. I don't know how many times I can say that over and over again, but I think it looks so good. Okay, now I'm gonna go try on my merch shirt. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so official. Look at that, right on my chesticle. I probably could have positioned it up a bit more, but that's on me. But oh my gosh, look at that. I could start wearing these to my markets. I got this V-neck one and it actually fits really well. Both of these shirts are smalls, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know in case you're wondering, but look at that. Look, there's my logo. Ta-da! All right, now I am set on crochet wear for a bit. I absolutely adore that other shirt. I'm gonna go put it back on. Once again, thank you so much, Kelly. Y'all, you need to check out her Etsy shop in case you want another shirt like this. This is the best thing ever. I love it so much. I can't believe she was so kind enough to send me a little free mug as well. After running some errands and then I come home to see a couple packages, I was like, Yes, I'm so ready for this. Definitely made my day. And I'm so happy with how that shirt came out with my logo on there. I need to make some more for sure. For my husband when he attends, he'll need his own shirt. My mother, she'll need her own shirt. Then we'll be stocked and ready to go. All right, and we're back. And you might have noticed I changed my shirt because after I recorded me opening those packages, I actually received the one I purchased. So this is the shirt. It says, easily distracted by yarn, which could not be any more true because that is, in fact, something I struggle with. Anytime I see yarn, I say, I need to go look. And buy, of course. I love these shirts so much. It's wrinkled because I literally just opened it and stuff. So Kelly from Snitches Get Stitches, once again, thank you for the amazing quality shirts. I'm going to wear them all the time. And the reason I have this microphone now is because with the renovation of my office and the wood floors, it got really echoey. So before I would just use my phone, like its microphone built in, and that was good enough because there was carpet in here. So it absorbed a lot of that sound. But now that it's wood, it yeah, it got super echoey. And I had these microphones for forever for different purposes. So now I get to use it in my videos now, which is pretty cool. And speaking of the renovation, I can show you around a little bit. So here is my desk. And it was over in this corner, now it's over in this corner. So the bookshelf got switched over, and here's a tote that I had the plushies in. There's Shadow's cat bed. It's supposed to be like a cave. He can go in it and sleep, but he smushes it and sleeps on top of it. Still in love with this paw print cushion on my seat. But I added a lamp over there, so there's a nice ambiance to the background. I put up this adorable cat bed that suction cups the window. You can fold it up if you want, and the cats have been absolutely loving that. Don't mind that drink there. That's one of my absolute favorite drinks in the world. Ever since I stopped drinking pop, that's a zero sugar drink that I just am obsessed with now. There's litter boxes over this way. I don't want to show you those. So we'll go over behind the door. And this was an entertainment center we had in our living room. We were going to put it out on the curb, but my husband was like, well, why don't we put it in your office so you can put stuff on there? It's a mess. Ignore that. But just look at the pretty yarn I have in there. Oh yeah, here's the new floors, by the way. This was the whole point I was showing you this. These floors are so nice. And I repainted the walls to like a cream color instead of the dark, almost black color. And it's just so pretty in here, and I enjoy it so much. I hope you don't mind the new setup. And I still obviously wanted to have my bookshelf with all of my stuff in the background. And now I have my desk that I can set all the plushies I've made, although it is not enough room for the big old dragon. I still can't get over. Normally I don't put ears on dragons, but this one was just one of those I had to go with the pattern. I felt it would have looked kind of odd without them. So yeah, I'm happy I could catch up with you and show all of the plushies I made this past week. Obviously, I am feeling a lot better compared to the last Weekly Makes video. I was pretty sick. So I am feeling much better, and I'm so excited that I'm feeling better in time for my market. That'll be this Saturday. Hopefully it's another good one. Now that I had my fun crocheting things that were basically for me, I need to get back to the market makes, which will probably be a couple more hanging plants, maybe a couple more chickens. I still love that this one has the pellets in there and it has no issues sitting up right now. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate when we just hang out and I talk about all of my crochet stuff with you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!